without the people of Kenya, through their elected representatives in parliament, having a say as to whether this is in our national strategic security interest or it's motivated by other interests. In this regard, we call upon Parliament to immediately summon the CS of Interior, now that his defense counterpart appeared before the Senate yesterday, and he actually ducked this question. He passed the buck to his Interior counterpart. We want him to explain to Parliament, and by extension the nation, the following issues. One, why are we sending our officers to Haiti to protect Haitians while the security situation at home is deteriorating and they are unable to protect lives and property of Kenyans in Sondu, in the North Rift, in Northeastern, in our police, while the issue of Kenyan police brutality, particularly in the recent anti-tax protests, which witnessed excessive use of force, killings, and gross violation of human rights, where 72 Kenyans lost their lives through police bullets, and thousands were wounded, and the matter is still live before the National Dialogue Committee at Bomas, which was sanctioned by Parliament. Some matters are before our courts, and some matters are still being considered by the Police Reform Task Force. 3, won't this be tantamount to exporting police brutality and abuse of human rights to our black Haitian brothers and sisters who are also protesting the illegitimacy of their president, just the way Kenyans were protesting and were clobbered by the same police? 4, Kenya has an impeccable liberation and Pan-Africanist credentials and ties to the liberation movements in the Caribbean and all over the world. Wouldn't sending our officers to Haiti, not at the request of our black Haitian brothers and sisters, but at the request of their president, whose legitimacy has been questioned by his people? Wouldn't sending officers to Haiti taint our Pan-Africanist ties to the Caribbean? Whose heroes, some of them, when you walk on the streets of Nairobi, we have our roads named after them: Garvey, Du Bois, Makonnen, Padmore. All these were Caribbean leaders who, with our founding fathers, through the liberation movement, had ties. And now we are going to fight other people's wars. 5, are our police, most of whom can't speak French or Creole, which is the local language there, well prepared to undertake this high-risk mission in a completely different terrain? Are they properly prepared to go on this mission? Or is Ruto ready to sacrifice the innocent blood of Kenyans for American dollars or for international recognition? These are questions Kenyans are asking. We are therefore urging that Ruto must stabilize and secure Kenya first before thinking of sending our security people to what clearly looks like a mission impossible in a faraway country with whom we didn't have diplomatic ties until recently. We call on Parliament to demand oversight on this matter with a view of protecting the young men and women in uniform who are about to be taken to Haiti for a war that is not ours, and at a time when we need them back home to take care of their fellow Kenyans. As a country, we are actually under-policed. As you know, the recommended UN ratio, citizen to police ratio, is 1 to 400. In Kenya, we don't have enough police officers. Our ratio is 1 to over 1,000. We have immediate neighbors to Haiti, like America, that has a surplus. We don't even have enough. So these are some of the issues we want the people's representatives to summon the CS and on behalf of the people of Kenya to question the Haiti deal. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you have some questions. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we can take some questions.
Deployment of security forces outside our borders may require the Parliament approval. Is it your position that your members in Parliament will be opposing this when it comes before the House?
Well, as you know, generally, deployment of forces outside the borders requires parliamentary approval. As you know, when I was the Prime Minister and we took a decision, the Cabinet, to send our forces to Somalia, I took a motion to Parliament and it was approved, debated and approved by Parliament. Now this is a similar case. We are sending out our troops or forces outside our borders.